Welcome to Norman, Oklahoma, and the heart of the Sooner Nation. Memorial Stadium already rocking with the sounds of Boomer Sooner. We're going to hear that all day. The Sooners will kick this deep to get us going. We'll call for the fair catch here. The Oklahoma Sooners offense trots out there to open this game. And there comes the starter running back onto the field. He is a special talent. You talk to opponents, he's always the focal point when they face this offense.
Boy, Chris, this guy is special. It's almost like he floats across the field. I mean, I don't think anyone can take him down in the open field. He's the guy the teams try to key on, but sometimes it feels as though no one can contain him.
Second down after that previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw. So on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. That's reeled in. It's Anderson.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
So, second down after the incompletion. And they hand it off to the back. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
You know, in that era, now everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And stays on the field. They're going to go for it on the opening drive from their own territory. Throws a bullet to the right. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off. So Georgia's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Well, a wide receiver, Kirk, this dangerous, who lines up all over the place. Can the linebackers the secondary enough today?
Yeah, usually you see these matchups, the slot receiver has a big advantage. But I'll tell you, this linebacker is an excellent athlete, but the wide receiver he's covering today will pose a textbook challenge to see if he can truly cover.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in to make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. But this one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. And he booms it through from 59 yards out. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 45. An explosive play. Moves the ball across midfield and spot it at the 38. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Going with the old counter run here. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Breaking through defenders. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick. First down here for this offense. Grab made by the tight end. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the team.
And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it.
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he takes it all the way to the end zone.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And return decides to signal fair catch. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. It's a 1st and 10 play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Who makes the grab? He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Caught on the outside. It's Anderson. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. 2nd down after that completion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st. The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Gets made on the out route. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this 1st down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining 1st quarter of play. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
I love to see defenses be aggressive. They dial up the heat on this play, brought the linebacker on the blitz, and they get to the quarterback.
Quick throw caught on the left side. It's a big gain across midfield down inside the 35.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Catch made on the sideline. He does get the foot down. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Second down play coming up for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. First down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like...
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. After the extra point, the lead is now 17-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
That makes the score, Georgia.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing, the clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Lets it go under heavy pressure, takes a shot. Beautiful catch right near the sideline, gets the foot down. One play, and they're already past the 40, first and 10. They're going to run it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
It's caught downfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. First down and 10 now. An inside give now from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go by the time...
That he stepped in front of that bullet. Going the other way, can they stop him? That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Caught behind the line. It's Robinson. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. That sack sets up an important third down.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. Georgia getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
Oh, my gosh. What a great play by the offense. And on the other side, how frustrating for this defense. They had everybody covered downfield. The quarterback looks...
Touchdown, Georgia. Strong game by this quarterback.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
That makes the score, Georgia.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. They'll be tackled out of the 18. That's good coverage there. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go quickly. The QB
Welcome to the heart of Sooner Nation, Gaylord Family, Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. And if you aren't familiar with the saying, Boomer, Sooner, you will be soon enough. UConn will deliver the opening kickoff and we'll get this game going. Fair catch, called for and made. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense takes the field to start this game off. And here he comes, the guy who pulls all the strings in this attack.
I think what makes him so unique, he has such a good understanding of this offense, always seems to know what the answer is to the test.
Oh, he's going to go up top. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here's the handoff. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
At the 40, there he goes. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking left. Got him downfield. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Well, he's able to make it easy after that catch, and I think his speed is something that just scares DBs to death. You think about great Oklahoma receivers recently, guys like C.D. Lamb, Sterling Shepard, Hollywood Brown. DBs gave them so much cushion because they were afraid they were going to get run by, and I think that's how defenses treat this guy too. With his speed and his playmaking ability, he scares you to death, and that cushion helps him out tremendously.
They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throwing catch. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see.
Quarterback sneaks it forward and into the end zone for a touchdown. On to attempt the try. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and it was finished off with a quarterback sneak. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Huskies offense will try to get something started with their first possession. One thing to watch, can this guy get in the quarterback's head and make him take a peek at the rush, David?
Dang, Skippy, that's what you want to do. You want to make this guy a little bit more human and not as much of a game breaker at the quarterback spot. Get some pressure on him, hit him a few times.
He's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he can't hurt you if he's laying on his back, and this defensive end can put him there often.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. UConn will have to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He's got great speed. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Wants to throw on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And this senior quarterback knows he had a chance that time and just put a little too much on it. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. He's going to pass. Unloads to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. They keep attacking through the air. They're setting up the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. The Sooners are rolling down the field. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Man, and you see those sticks, and you're like, dude, 3rd and short, I just got to fall forward and get the first down, Palmer, but the defense comes up big and gets the stop.
So on offense, don't overthink this one. 4th and inches, just line up, something easy. You know you can execute in your sleep and go keep this drive going.
Quick strike complete. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. It's 1st down from the 11. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Into the spin cycle and forward. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown Sooners! And the extra point makes it 14-0. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They are pinned deep, and this crowd is letting them have it. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2. So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20. Fields the punt and looking for daylight.
Returner brings it out to the 27. And your Oklahoma.
Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I'm
gonna take a shot. Snatches it on the right. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. Tackled after picking up the 1st down. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. The Sooners will have it 1st and 10. They'll run the screen. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oklahoma! They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Follow the block. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
UConn going back to work on offense. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Hicks. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake on 1st down. And the blitz gets to him just like that.
We haven't even gotten to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback standing up straight. They've already given up multiple sacks. That's the biggest reason why they're trailing by as much as they are. They better go in at halftime and make some big-time adjustments.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. This is a 3rd and long. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. UConn will have to punt it away. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. He gets a block. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. And the senior would love to have that one back. Just a little too much on the pass. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. He now has 61 yards on the ground so far in this one, and he is closing in on that 1,000-yard mark. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the 1st down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Movement here from the tight end. With the run on 1st and goal. And you race it to the house. Touchdown Sooners!
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown for the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Coming out with it, it's Sharp. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He's looking to throw it. Hauls it in. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the wideout. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Oklahoma! What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. Look, a lot of time left. There's a
scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
The UConn offense goes back to work. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
UConn quick to the line.
Good enough for a first down.
They'll throw it on first down. With the catch, it's Porter. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. The completion short of the sticks, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Grab near the marker, it's Hicks. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
First down for the offense.
He's gonna pass. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. The give. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. UConn will have to punt it away. Slips through the line, and they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll throw it on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
I love it. I'm never of the mindset, take a knee, go to the half, whatever, man. If I can try to find an opportunity to put some points on the board, I'm going to try to do it.
Fires it into traffic, and it's picked off. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back. The Sooner offense returns to the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. Quick completion on the out route. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up.
You know, oftentimes these slot receivers, they're not the biggest guys in the world, but they're really good at finding the open spaces in the middle of the field. And you saw that guy attack the defense in the perfect spot, making life easy for his QB.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Gonna run it. It's Ochuk. He's piled up 87 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. And the Sooners are flying down the field. Hand off from the shotgun. Shows him the stiff arm.
It's the MO of this offense. They really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game, running the football.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Sooners come to the line. set of downs. From the gun to give, looking for room. Oh, the ball's on the ground. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing. Big turnover forced by the defense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Brings it down on the right side.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Give to Brown. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Single back formation, and they give it to him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Complete to the right. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Got his man quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. UConn is now threatening in the red zone.
At the 19-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
Running back searching for a hole. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. A 1st down run on the doorstep. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. It's complete. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Husky. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football, and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip into the secondary, make that big play.
Here's the return from inside his 10. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
He's got 93 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. It's a reverse. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
For an offense, to make the wide receiver reverse work, you've got to have a lot of guys doing a good sell job. Running backs have to behave as if they're actually going to keep the football, and everybody else on offense has to be yelling out, run, to try to make the defense over-pursue. No Oscars being handed out on them.
Down to the 26-yard line and a 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads it left. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Strikes the blow. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the third. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
And nice job by this defense. You kind of knew something like this was coming. Great job. You got to get penetration.
Touchdown Sooner! And the pummeling has started. That might be the proverbial. They fake it, and the kicker's looking to pass. He's got it in the end zone for the two as they tack on a little more to this big lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UConn going back to work on offense. Going up top on first down. Finds his target down the middle. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
The offense has got to find something here in the fourth quarter. You can tell pressing a little bit. They need that big play. They want that big play to try to make this game a better ball game. Took the shot. Unsuccessful, but I wouldn't be surprised if they take some more of those.
Already find a hole in that secondary. UConn comes to the line after getting another first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Back to the air one more time. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Got room on the return. The 20. Touchdown, Oklahoma. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. The lead keeps growing, and so do the accomplishments. Moments away from a perfect regular season at 12-0.
You didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the deep.
On offense,
Continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Looking to pass. It's McDonald. Gets it out quickly. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
A full dive to haul that one in.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
A little screen to the running back. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Huskies are moving quickly down the field. Looking to go up top on first down. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Second down after that incompletion. He's looking to throw. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Off the play fake. He unleashes a long one. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, UConn.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and getting destroyed. Like, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that and put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time on the back.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and trying to ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen, strip the football, do something.
They have just bloodied their nose on this drive, all on the ground. It's 1st and 10. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. And while this game is all but decided, the offense is just... Touchdown Sooners! And the beatdown has ensued. They've stretched out this lead, and they're starting to smell their 11th win of the year. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he makes the extra point. On the move from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Trying to find his man on 1st down. That's caught. It's sharp. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
This offense has their work cut out for him, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks...
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Bringing it back. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Oklahoma! They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The UConn offense goes back to work. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David, but I'll say this, if you're on offense...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. In the house, Barry Sanders and Thurman Thomas built and T. Boone Pickens financed. Welcome to Stillwater, Oklahoma, home of the Cowboys, where the paddle people are ready to open up a can. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Cowboys offense will get the first swing of the game. And there's a man who believes he is always open. He carries that swag and that aura of a big-time playmaker, guys.
He's got to catch the...
Coming out aggressively. And that pass is intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. A really good return after the interception puts them in business at the 29.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. He's going to go for a big one. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. Looking to throw, it's Sorsby. Gets it out fast. Nice move there. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Bearcats!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here. Just give him some easy looks to let him get landed.
Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Throws to the wideout. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Really nice drive by this offense. This is a top 10 defense. This is a challenge. They're going to make everything difficult. So when you can make some plays against this defense, you got to absolutely take advantage, create some momentum for your squad. Nice drive by this offense.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
They're trying to get to it. He's right on target. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. He's loose. Smashes ahead. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. The Cowboys look to keep this drive humming. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stem, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield, and make this life hard on this running back.
A first down run in the red zone. Knocked down after a gain of 1. They'll mark it at the 6. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. To the air, it's Flores. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
I really like the play by the quarterback. Very, very smart. Listen, early in the downs, goal-to-go situation. Drop back. You don't see it right away. Tuck it and get positive yards. Make that next down easier so I can try to get a little bit closer to the goal line and I can get that touchdown. Headsy play.
Touchdown! The quarterback sneak pays off as he gets him across the goal line. Ready to try the point after. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking to throw on 3rd. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. And the Bearcats headed quickly to the line.
This is exactly why 3rd down is practiced every single day. 3rd and short, 3rd and medium, 3rd and long. It's money down for a reason. You got to lock in. Great success by the offense so far on 3rd down.
Here they come on 2nd and 10 from the 47 after the incompletion. He wants to throw it again. Pressure coming. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. It'll be a draw. Shakes off the tackle. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. The Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs.
And that's a great sign for this offense because this year we know there's been a little bit of inconsistency, and I think the biggest problem has been 3rd down. Right there, nice job executing, running the ball, picking up the first, and keeping this drive alive.
Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Catch in the middle is Smith. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. Trying to pick up a first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Trying to pick it up on the ground. Powers through the defender. Finds a crease at the 20. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The play action fake. Makes the grab down the middle. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. First down to start the drive after the break. He's looking to throw it. Starting to feel a little pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man by himself. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. They've got this defense reeling after that last play. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 15. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Right back to the well. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Back to throw, it's Flores. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
I love the awareness by the defense here. Everyone thinking first down, down close to the goal line. The offense is going to run the football, right? But this defense was ready for the chance that the offense might throw it. So defenders playing the pass and getting upfield, getting to the QB. Awesome job.
They relentlessly move forward. Now it's getting down to cases. 3rd and goal. It's broken up and almost intercepted in the end zone. Dialed up it's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. It's a fake. Shades of Little Giants. The Mad Hatter is loose, and it's a touchdown. Just textbook execution on the fake field goal, and trickeration equals touchdown.
And we saw them practicing this throughout the week, but when are you going to call it? Are you going to call it? Because you got to have the onions to call it in a big moment. They call it, they convert. What a call by the offense.
Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Comes out throwing on first down. Got it on the outside, it's Royer. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The give from the gun. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. The Bearcats are in the hurry up. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Using the quick game. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's meant.
And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
And that is priority number 1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback. Affect him. Get hits on him. They do it right here. Get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got a man, it's Smith. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. The give on the inside. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Unloads to the right. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Back to pass, it's Flores. Throws for the tight end. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. This could absolutely spin this game in another direction. They're going for it inside their own 30. Complete downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Cowboys will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. Finds the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Makes the catch. It's Royer. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. 1st down and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete.